Hi friends, it's Laura from Skoolie. Thanks for tuning back in for my third YouTube video. Stevie just took my rubbing alcohol. She also unrolled an entire roll of paper towel. Today I want to talk about what we did to prep the floor for the subfloor. There was a lot of rust, so we had to use rust converter and different things to kind of get it ready and get it prepped. So I'm going to be showing you pictures and the process and what that looked like. Once we ripped up the felt carpet, it left us with the blue vapor barrier. It was kind of a pain in the butt because it was stuck so tightly to the subfloor. So we ended up cutting the subfloor and just prying the whole thing up. Once the subfloor was up, we found that there was quite a bit of rust underneath. So we started to sand down the excess rust on top to kind of smooth it out. After we sanded down the rusty spots, we cleaned up the dust and got ready to apply the rust converter. The rust converter not only stops the existing rust, but it also will keep it from rusting any further, which is really important. We used a brand called Rust Converter Ultra. You can find it on Amazon or at any hardware store near you. This is the after picture we took when we applied a couple coats of the rust converter. The dark spots are where the rust was, and you can see, because it's turning dark, that the rust converter is working. After the rust converter was applied, we had to go through and see where we needed to patch. This included some of the holes where the seats were from the nuts and bolts, and just some other spots throughout the bus that needed some reinforcement. Then we applied a white glossy enamel to the entire floor of the bus. After that, we measured and marked every spot on the bus that was going to need a patch. We had a friend of ours cut the steel patches into the size we needed. Then we glued and screwed the patches into the floor to secure them. We found that pennies would be the perfect size to use when patching the holes left from the seats that were removed. Next, it was time to start laying the subfloor. We started with foam board. We cut the pieces to size, put some glue on the back, and laid it across the floor. We then laid the plywood subfloor on top of the foam board. We put some weight on top to help everything settle into place. And here is the finished product. Give me a kiss. Stevie, give me a kiss. Chew. No. So that was how we did the floors. I really wish we had started the YouTube from the beginning, because then I would have been able to really get in depth about how we got stuff done. But I'm sure there's something that I missed in there, and that makes me sad. On next week's video, I want to talk about what we did to the windows. We wanted to take some out, and we weren't exactly sure the best process for it, but we figured it out, and I'm going to tell you all about that. So please like the video, share, subscribe, all that fun stuff, and I can't wait to get back with you next week. Bye, guys. Stevie, drop the water bottle. Give it. Give it.